Welcome to another Paranormal Vines from Haunted Road Media. I'm your host, author and ghost historian Mike Ricksecker. Well, 'tis the season, and not just for Halloween, but also for wine. And what I mean by that is if you go into your favorite liquor store, or maybe you have your state allows the sale of alcohol in the grocery store, take a look around and you will see a number of Halloween themed, or maybe more creepy themed wines around. Yeah, there's been a lot of thematic wines that have come out lately. And if you've noticed in Friday Night Ghost Frights, we've kind of popped a few of those in there for one reason or another. Well, I'm going to feature some of those today or tonight, whatever time of day you are watching this video. Now with Paranormal Vines, we do a few things here. Sometimes we feature wines like we're doing tonight. Sometimes we go to a haunted bar or haunted winery or what have you and do a little investigation. Well, tonight we are actually going to cover some different haunted themed wines. Last time it was from places where I had specifically gone and grabbed a local wine that was near that haunted location, but this is actually thematically a haunted wine. So what we're going to start with is right front and center, the Apothic wines. Yeah, you can already tell by the labels how it is done up to be that gothic type of look. And so we'll start with the Apothic Red, which is, you know, a basic red wine. It's actually, it's called a winemaker's blend, and perhaps I'm doing a little injustice calling it a basic red. It's actually a pretty darn good red, if I do say so myself, and I have half a bottle in the refrigerator right now that one of these days I need to finish drinking, but the doctor says I can't right now. But it's a pretty full-bodied wine, and I highly recommend if you do like reds, go ahead and pick this up. Besides, it looks pretty damn cool. Now the Apothic Dark, this one is a little bit drier. Actually, it's a lot drier. It has those hints of blueberry and chocolate in it. A little bit harder to pick up on the chocolate, definitely the blueberry, but very dry. So if you like a strong wine, definitely more on the dry side, something that's got some more kick to it than the red, you can go for the dark. Now, in an interesting twist with the Apothic Dark, Shauna added a sangria to this to sweeten it up. And that absolutely transformed this wine into a completely different drink that was actually really damn good. So if you want to try to play around with it, create your own blends, you can actually do that with the Apothic Dark. Now we're going to go on to Phantom. This is from Bogle Vineyard, or Bogle Vineyard, however you pronounce it, in Clarksburg, California. But Phantom, mysterious and hauntingly seductive. But it goes a little bit further than just the label. It has a story behind it as well. So this is cool. In the dark recesses of the cellar, you sense a presence, hear footsteps. Why is it these things only happen when you are alone? In the shadows, a glimpse of muddy boots and old blue jeans, the lurking legacies of hard work and determination left by those who have come before you. We are proud to carry on the traditions of our founders with this unique red wine, a deep ruby apparition that personifies the true spirit of the Bogle. So you really have to appreciate that they added a story to their wine. Phantom wine, go check it out. Oh, it's a pretty good red. Most of these are reds. Okay, so the Hobnob, now we're getting into Day of the Dead. So it's got a lot of, I'll kind of put it front and center here, it's got a lot of the cool intricate artwork that you find with the Day of the Dead. It's good red wine, so again, it's a another red, but you know, it's a good blend. And if you're looking to celebrate on the Day of the Dead, you know, go ahead and grab this wine. This is definitely a winner for Day of the Dead celebrations. And also, speaking of Day of the Dead, Dee Garcia of Phenomena Encountered is actually doing a Day of the Dead telecast where she is having a bunch of different stories submitted for that, where you talk about a loved one who has passed. That's one of the things that you do on Day of the Dead, is you remember those who have already predeceased you. So it's kind of a nice gesture, but this is the one to get. Move on here to Ghost Pines. I actually don't know a lot about Ghost Pines. I have not cracked open the bottle yet. So it's kind of sitting here. It's got that, you know, kind of cool wispy tree, you know, haunting scene. So it's a themed wine. Yes, it doesn't have a story on the back of it like Phantom does. You know, it talks about the history of the winery and what have you. But hey, Ghost Pines definitely has the theme. Now, the Ghostly White from Elk Creek Vineyards. I've talked about this one before because this one has a little bit of a story behind it. At a paranormal convention back in, it was 2010 now. Was it really that long ago? 6 years ago? Linda McCauley set me up with this. She was giving a lot of the special guests the Ghostly White wine. So I have never opened this bottle, and I did miraculously save it. It almost met its fate a couple years ago, and I rescued it out of that situation. A couple of others, unfortunately, didn't quite make it, but if you're looking for a themed Halloween wine that's a white, here you go. That's the only white on the table. Ghostly White. Right next to that, we have 19 Crimes. This is actually an Australian wine, and it's not quite Halloween, I suppose, but when you think of maybe perhaps Halloween movies, maybe the movie Halloween, the little Michael Myers committed some crimes, kind of up that alley. It's an Australian wine, like I said, and it does have a little bit of a story on the background because Australia was a prison colony when it was first colonized, and they were forming the nation there. 19 Crimes turned criminals into colonists. Upon conviction, British rogues guilty of at least one of the 19 crimes were sentenced to live in Australia rather than death. This punishment by transportation began in 1788, and many of the lawless died at sea. For the rough-hewn prisoners who made it to the shore, a new world awaited. As prisoners in a frontier penal colony, they forged a new country and new lives, brick by brick. This wine celebrates the rules they broke and the culture they built. And those that died at sea, probably ghosts to this day. So see, some wines have deeper stories than just a picture on the bottle. And last but not least, we have the Ghost Tree Moonshine. This is blueberry. I don't drink moonshine. I mean, I've had a little bit before, maybe a shot here or there, some maple moonshine before, straight up clear moonshine once before. So I don't really drink it. I'm not really a hard liquor drinker. I'll have a little Gentleman Jack with my father on occasion because he likes to sip on some whiskey occasionally, which, again, I can't do right now. But I picked this up, of course, because it's Ghost Tree Moonshine, and hey, it's in a mason jar. So kind of a cool theme, really a throwback in the mason jar, moonshine, and hey, Ghost Tree. So it tells you right there, experience moonshine like it was meant to be. So not a wine, but definitely very cool. Well, there you have it. These are a number of different themed wines that you go and check out for the season. If you're, looking to have a little bit of a thematic party, any one of these should be available to you. Many of them are nationwide. The Ghostly White was local, but all the others are pretty much in circulation almost everywhere. So go ahead and check them out. And hey, go ahead and check out more videos on the Haunted Road Media channel. If you like this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Leave some comments below. Let me know of some other themed Halloween, spooky, creepy wines that you know about and you like and enjoy. Hey, and if you have a haunted winery or bar or establishment of some sort that serves some wines, then go ahead and submit that into Paranormal Vines. We'll come check it out for you. So yeah, check out the older Paranormal Vines videos. We have some of that in there as well. And also, if you have not yet, please subscribe. Until next time. Hey, I just wanted to let you know that the brand new Encounters with the Paranormal Volume 2 is now out and available through Haunted Road Media and through Amazon. Go check it out. So brand new personal tales of the supernatural, a lot of personal experiences in there, a lot of creepy tales. And the best part of all is that part of the proceeds will go to help the restoration and preservation of the haunted and historic Goldenrod Showboat. Back of the book has a very nice section on that, a couple of different stories, an article that was written last year, and a number of photographs to commemorate that vessel being saved this past year, a piece of American history that can live on. So go check it out. Till next time.